Tale of the Three Brothers and the Forest Spirit. Story. Once upon a time, long ago, in a quiet village surrounded by a dense, enchanted forest, three brothers lived with their mother in a small cottage. The forest was both a blessing and a curse. It provided the villagers with wood and wild fruits, but it was also home to a powerful spirit who protected its depths. Anyone who took more than they needed from the forest risked angering the spirit and never returning. The brothers were as different as could be. The eldest, Bran, was ambitious and greedy. The middle brother, Torin, was clever but self-serving. The youngest, Finn, was kind-hearted and always sought to help others. One harsh winter, the family ran out of food and firewood. Their mother, weak from hunger, begged her sons to venture into the forest to gather what they could. Bran was the first to go. "I will bring back enough for us to live in comfort for the rest of the season," he boasted. He ventured deep into the forest, cutting down trees and filling his sack with fruits and nuts. As he worked, the ground trembled and a towering figure appeared. A woman with bark for skin and leaves for hair. Her eyes glowed like emeralds, and her voice echoed through the trees. "You have taken too much, young man. Why do you take more than you need?" Bran smirked. "I take what I want. It is my right." The forest spirit raised her hand, and the trees around Bran came to life. Their branches wrapped around him, pulling him deep into the woods. Bran was never seen again. When Bran did not return, Torin decided to try his luck. "I am smarter than Bran," he said. "I will trick the spirit and bring back what we need." Torin entered the forest with a plan. He gathered only what seemed necessary, but hid extra fruits and wood in a secret pouch. As he turned to leave, the forest spirit appeared before him. "You have taken more than you claim," she said. "Why do you try to deceive me?" Torin laughed nervously. "I was only thinking of my family. Surely you understand." But the spirit was not fooled. "Deception has no place here," she said. And with a wave of her hand, the forest swallowed Torin, leaving no trace of him behind. With both his brothers gone, Finn knew it was his turn. Though he was afraid, he also felt a deep sense of responsibility. "I will only take what we truly need," he told his mother. Finn entered the forest and carefully collected a few pieces of firewood and a handful of berries. As he was about to leave, the forest spirit appeared. Her gaze was sharp but curious. "You have taken so little," she said. "Why do you not take more, as your brothers did?" Finn bowed respectfully. "Great Spirit, the forest has already given us much, and I do not wish to harm it. I only take what my family needs to survive." The forest spirit studied him for a moment before smiling. "Your heart is pure, young one, because you have shown respect and kindness. I will reward your family." With a wave of her hand, the firewood in Finn's arms turned into a golden branch that would never burn out, and the berries became seeds that would grow into a tree bearing fruit in every season. When Finn returned home, his family rejoiced at his safe return and the forest spirit's gifts. The villagers, hearing of Finn's courage and humility, began to treat the forest with greater respect. They took only what they needed and replanted what they could. The forest flourished, and the village thrived for generations, guided by the lesson of the three brothers, that greed and deceit bring ruin, but kindness and respect bring abundance. I hope you enjoyed that story and also learned a lesson. Please let us know in the comments what lesson you learned. If you are not yet subscribed to us yet, then click the subscribe, follow, or like button. Otherwise, you won't hear from us again and will miss out on our beautiful stories. One last thing, please share this story with others.